All right, I'm sitting here with John. We just finished up the third annual Ciudad de Mexico Vamos Juntos conference here in our translation, localization, and interpretation industry. John, what was the biggest takeaway you had from the conference?
Networking. This is always the best thing of all, I think. Meeting people from the industry you haven't been in touch physically.
Yeah.
In real life, not virtually. So we met here.
Yeah.
First time
seeing each other in person.
You know, and spending time together with people who have the same visions, the same situations, and then share information. That is just the reason why we are here.
It's gold. Las perlitas.
Las perlitas.
The little pearls, right? The gems. So one of the things that I really admire and love about you is what you were able to create and do with LocLunch. So how did you come up with the idea to create LocLunch? What is it, and how can other people get involved or maybe replicate something else similar?
Yeah, so you know, it was a need because I went back to my home country, to Germany. I lived there 1 year. I didn't know anybody in the industry, and that felt super strange after maybe 15 years being in the industry, that I come to my hometown, Hamburg, and I hardly know anybody because I've never been there physically. So that was a moment where I come from Spain and say, okay, how can I meet people from the industry and just chat, right? Just exchange knowledge. And it was 3 calls, 1 translator, 2 LSP representatives, and the founder of Phrase. Calls, we sat together at a table and had a wonderful discussion. And that was the moment where LocLunch was born. And then social media kicked in. We used social, I published it, huge echo from the community.
Right. Immediate.
And that was the moment where I saw, okay, this is a grassroots thing.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
Yeah.
Right. And people wanted me to do the same in their cities. And I said, no.
Yeah,
guys, I can't live.
You do it.
Yeah, do it yourself. That's how
what a concept. That's how I got it. I'm one of the co-ambassadors with my other co-ambassador, Julie Busso, in Orange County. And how many, do you know off the top of your head how many countries or cities your LocLunch is now operating?
Yeah, so the stats are a little bit blurry, sincerely, because it's like 40 plus countries we operate in. And we have seen almost 2,000 LocLunches since 2019. So in 5 years, we have almost 2,000 LocLunches celebrated around the world in maybe 180 places.
Wow.
And
remarkable.
Growing.
Truly remarkable. And it's such a great way that when you're at a conference like this, we get to see everybody, you get together, you get to have real conversations with real people in person, but not everyone gets to go to a conference, and there's travel involved, and so this is something where people can go in their hometown, get together with other interpretation, translation, localization experts, leaders, and be able to have conversations about the industry, which it's hard to do, right, without that.
Right. You know, this was one of the motives why this was so powerful, because there was a moment before I started LocLunch, and this specific LocLunch in Hamburg was, I went to San Jose to Loc World, traveled and spent $5,000 for a conference to have these kind of conversations. Yeah. And I said, shit, this is not scalable. So this must be scalable. And so I have to bring it to my place where I have the same situation and at no cost. And everybody pays their own meal. And
you did it.
And I did it. Yeah.
What's it? If you had to leave one message right now for the industry, the language access industry, what would your message be?
You know, we are in a change moment, so it's super important to understand that things are evolving rapidly. We saw it here in Vamos Juntos. Networking and communication and exchange of ideas helps to understand the complexity and the path of the change we are living in. So, go networking, go out, if there's no LocLunch close, I mean, find your peers in your place, exchange, and listen to what others hear, fear, and you will be better off, and you will get a better picture of what's happening.
You heard it from the man himself. Nothing is holding you back. You can go create your own community, and you should also join LocLunch and create your own LocLunch there in your city if there's not one already, because we want more. So
yeah, there's a whole world in many places. It's LocLunch is place. So if you have another person on the table, then you have a LocLunch. Come to loclunch.net, or LocLunch. Follow us on LinkedIn, and there you can find all the information. You apply as an ambassador, and you just get it going. LocLunch is easy, no rules. I mean, there are rules, but it's minimum effort, right? And make it happen. Get the conversation going.
Make it happen. Awesome. Thanks so much, Jan.